Hey everyone, I was actually uploading a new video for my YouTube channel based on Angular debound signals, and I actually wanted to generate the description. But I thought, would it be cool if I went ahead and actually generated with AI? And that's when I actually stumbled upon the AI Studio from Google having a new feature that I did not know before. And that is when you go here and select any model, I think most of the models would support it, but let's say we go with the Gemini 2.5 Pro experimental, which is essentially free. And once you do so, you can actually click here and see this option called YouTube video, and here you can paste the link, or you can just copy the link right here and then paste it right here, which also works. So here it's going to extract the amount of tokens that it's going to use. You can see that we're almost halfway there. So I'm adding this prompt here saying, based on the video, generate an amazing SEO optimized and clear description for YouTube. Also generate the timeline in the following format. So this is what actually works on YouTube. So introduction, something else. Now I'm just gonna hit run and see what happens. For this particular model, which is a thinking model, you can actually see the thought process as well, which is still experimental, but you still get the idea of what is the thought process, what is it looking at essentially. So here you can see that it is analyzing the keywords as in Angular signals, debounce, throttle, all of that, and hopefully it should come up with a nice description for me. Now here you can see that in the video I actually talk about having the links of the starting point and the final solution, and it actually extracted out and added placeholders for me, which is amazing. And here you can see I have a lot of things in my timeline. I'm not really sure if I'm going to add all of these into the description for making it the timeline, because it's I think too much, but still I think we can tweak it to tell it to give us like 5 or 10 timeline points, or the major points, so to say. However, looking at the timeline here, it's actually accurate based on the video that I've provided. For example, I've talked about the demo, I've talked about creating a debound signal, and I've also talked about how we'll use to observable, the to signal, and also at the end or towards the end, I also talk about adding the initial value parameter to the debound signal as well. So this is actually really accurate, and I think apart from the cliche words like unlock the potential or do this and that, I'm probably gonna use the rest of it or take inspiration from it rather to put it into the description of the video. But this seems really cool, and I think this is one of those things that will help content creators do things faster as well. If you know a tool that you are using for the same purpose, let me know in the comments. Or what do you think about Gemini 2.5 or the capability of the Google AI Studio to help us with this particular thing? Well, with that said, as always, happy coding. I'm going to see you next time.